You're just non-compliant, aren't you?
Absolutely.
Sig was a Boy Scout. He really knows how to build a good fire, so thank God for that. I'm bragging you up, so it should take right off,
Yeah, but
right?
if I had Tom's blowtorch that he can't find...
Well, it's in the coach someplace. I guarantee it's in that compartment.
You can't
where I
find
think. Excuse me there, Miss Patrice. Say it again.
Scary.
You got anything you want to add, Lisa?
Patty said she uses it all the time, so she knows where it's at.
Yeah.
Where is it? What'd you do with my blowtorch?
You know that last piece of French toast you had the other day? It didn't come out.
I haven't had French toast in 2 years.
He doesn't even eat French toast. You picked the wrong one.
Folks, in case you haven't realized it by now, Sig is a good guy, but he's got a line about as long as it can possibly be. He's having a difficult time lighting this fire. If I had my blowtorch, you would have your eyebrows singed by now. You're supposed to light it down near the bottom, not on the top. Folks, we're just having a good time here today. We got a chance to go down and see the crew from Myers RV, and we tried to win some prizes. We didn't do that, but we had a couple hot dogs and some chips and ice cold water, and had a little bit of entertainment while you're down there. But
got some fresh veggies.
Yep.
We did. We went to the farm market. Remember in the last Southwoods video that we had, we showed you that farmer's market, and we went down to that today. And we got ourselves some sweet corn and brought it back here and cooked it up, and it was really good. So. But the reason for our campfire tonight is we want to take a look at these two. Sig and Lisa are dear friends from Hobart, Indiana, that drove out here all this way to spend the weekend with us because they've got a new coach, and it's right over there. It's technically not a new coach, but it's a new to them coach, and Ellie is a beautiful coach. One of the few Class C's that I've seen yet that I like.
Yeah.
But that is a very nice one, inside now.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's not very often that I get a compliment from him that isn't cynical, but hey, I'll take them when I get them.
Yeah, he's not going to get many.
I
So,
usually show up with a dart attached.
With a suction cup, though.
Yes.
Suction cup there? I use broadhead.
Not
so
an arrow.
It doesn't matter.
We don't let Tom play with anything that isn't a safety dart.
That's right.
And just remember,
No sharp objects.
I'm the one that does the editing, so I can snip all this out. It's not a big deal. So, but I do want to direct a couple questions to you guys about your coach and about your camping experiences and everything. And I want to start with somebody who's really intelligent, so we'll swing right over to Lisa. So Lisa, when you made the decision to buy a motorhome, what were you really looking for in a motorhome? What was your idea?
No, I didn't want something that was huge.
Okay.
Something that I could drive, which we found.
And she does drive it, folks. She doesn't let Sig drive, which is a good thing, so go ahead.
So that's about it. Something I could drive that wasn't really huge.
Okay. I can't wait to hear his answers.
Well, Tom, as you know, we started a year ago, and I got put off by a dealer, so we kind of put it on hold. We took care of our DVC. This spring we talked a little bit. We decided we were going to do it again, and I hate to paraphrase my good friend Tom and Patty, but we had looked at about 6 other coaches, and when we stepped inside this one, we knew it was what we wanted.
Exactly.
And for anybody that's ever looking for one, don't buy the first one you look at. Look at a lot of them, because you're going to walk into one and go, this is what I want.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And I'll tell you where that came up in our conversations. When we were looking for a motorhome, we started out looking at Class Bs. Right. And Patty and I looked at 2 of them, both of them Forest Rivers. with the floor plan that we wanted. And we looked at them side by side, a 22 foot, 26 foot. And while we were looking at them, I said to Patty, I said, honey, can you imagine spending 3 months in the winter in this in Florida? And she said,
No,
that's not what you said.
I did too.
No.
I said I would kill you.
Exactly. She goes,
Looking for.
she says, no way, I will kill you if I have to be cooped up in a coach for that long with you. So we started looking at Class 8. And during our time looking, we found a beautiful Winnebago that we did like, but it was priced a little bit too high for us, so we passed. We ended up finding Holly at Colton RV out in Buffalo, and first of all, I would not endorse them. I would not recommend that anybody purchase an RV from Colton. And if anybody from Colton dealership is watching it, you guys brought this on yourself with your shoddy service after the sale. Up until the time we took delivery of Holly, they were excellent. But once we took delivery, they kind of forgot who we were. And we had we had something that went wrong, and they did not take care of it. I ended up taking care of it myself, and Holly will never go back there. But when we saw Holly that first day, Patty walked up the steps before I did after we looked at the outside, and I walked up and I looked at the cockpit area because that's where I'm most concerned, and she looked at the kitchen area. She had her back to me, and she turned around, and when I saw the expression on her face, the look in her eye, it's not that one she's giving me right now. This is stop it look. But the other look was, I knew we were buying that coach. So that's why in our conversations I told you guys will know. But I got this from the IRV2 forum, from all the good friends there that said, when you see a coach that's your coach, you will know it. And you knew it with Ellie over there.
Absolutely.
So.
We did the outside tour. There was another couple looking at it. The people that we bought from, I've known the family most of my life. I could never say enough of the care they took for this coach. They owned it for 50,000 miles as third owners. Probably spent close to $35,000 in maintenance over their 50,000 miles, and gave us all the receipts.
Wow.
So we know the complete history of what we bought. We couldn't have got anything better through a dealer as far as going used. And yeah, we stepped in after the outside tour, and my wife Lisa said, this is it.
Yep.
This is our coach.
There you go. And to be honest with you, Sig and I had been in constant contact while he was going through the process. We became friends through Walt Disney World. We met 4 years ago, maybe 3-4 years ago at Epcot over in Paris, in France, right there by the bridge. It was our first meeting, and just to say hi to each other. And we've traveled together quite a few times now, and stay at the same resorts and have a good time. They love doing Disney just like we do. Disney is a wonderful spot for adults. So if you're watching this and your kids are grown and they're off on their own, don't hesitate to go to Walt Disney World with you and your spouse and just enjoy all the adult things you can do there, because I mean, we have so much fun. Now we have another trip booked together for next spring, so we're really looking forward to that. So the drive out here from Hobart, how long did that take you guys?
What we do, 3 stops between fuel and going in and getting something to eat and using facilities. It was about 9.5 hours overall.
Yeah.
We stopped, what, an hour and a half out, spent the night at a TA truck stop in the back lot, got up next morning and met Tom here, and course, he had to get here first. He was not going to let me get here first and enjoy a beer in my lounge chair while I watched him back in.
But it never happened
He
anyway.
wanted to video you.
I wanted to get you guys on video pulling in.
He literally wanted, as you saw in the previous that will be posted, he literally videoed us from the minute we got off the highway all the way the whole approach in. And it was really a pretty special moment to know that we have friends like that halfway across the
Here are the birds arriving. Well, to be honest with you, if I was going to bring Patty's car down on the tow dolly, I would have got down here a little earlier and gone up the road to try to catch you and video you coming in. But I thought about doing that, but the logistics of us getting Holly set up, and then Patty, of course, was working. She could have driven my truck into work that day and then drove down here, but it was just as easy for her to take the car and come down. The only thing is she loses the ride experience going back to Rochester in the front seat of Holly. So Sig, how many miles do you figure you drove on this trip from Hobart?
See, I bought the coach and it was 2 miles to get it home, and then I took it out to fill it up the day before, and that was about a 4-mile round trip. And that pretty much does it because my wife loves driving it.
Yeah. And I can attest to that. She drove pulling in, and I got it on video. And,
So Lisa, how many miles do you
yeah. You being smart mouth?
Not Patty.
Okay, folks, I should warn you too that we've just got done having a fantastic meal. We're all stuffed, and there was probably quite a bit of alcohol involved today. And you know, if you can look down on the table over there, you can see a beer and hidden behind the water. Lisa's trying Glenora Riesling wine for the first time, and Patty's got, there's a Riesling, and I've got a beer over here. We're just going to enjoy the campfire, and probably I think we're going to have some s'mores. I have never had a s'more in my life, believe it or not. So
Wow, you're in for a treat.
you've had it?
That's okay, Tom, because I'm not a very big s'mores fan either.
I'm not either, but it's what you do when you go camping.
I love Hershey's chocolate. You know, I mean, I'm crazy about
you like
Hershey's
that part
chocolate.
of it.
I like graham crackers. I like marshmallows, and I've had toasted marshmallows. So we're going to throw a little twist on there. I've got some Turkey Hill ice cream here, some vanilla ice cream. So once we put the s'mores together, we're going to lay them down on a paper plate, and we are going to put a scoop of vanilla ice cream on there, babe.
Who has ice cream when you go camping?
Glampers.
Glampers have ice cream.
Okay, so welcome to the glamping world of Tom and Patty and Sig and Lisa.
Yeah, because quite frankly, this is how we roll.
This is how
And
we
I was the
roll.
only one that said that, folks. Nobody else. They sat here with this look on their face.
Yes,
Tom,
Lisa.
this might be how you roll, but this is how Lisa and I enjoy the journey.
Ah, so does that mean that Lisa and you will be starting a YouTube channel and videoing?
Why would I need to start one? I've got you.
Folks, this is the kind of answers I get from this guy all the time.
I don't have to edit. I don't have to stare at a computer screen. I just get to laugh at what you post.
Hey, Paul, remember when you said I needed a sidekick because you have Kevin? Well, my Sig trumps your Kevin. So,
And here's your sidekick.
okay, folks, I think
we're
we're
going to go out.
Yeah,
For long, I'm
yeah. The fire is not being tended to.
I don't have a $1 million fire.
No, I don't either. It's over in
Where is
it's
it?
over in Holly, so I'll have to go get it. So we'll have to be putting some wood on. So I hope you've enjoyed this interview with my sidekick and his lovely wife Lisa. They're very dear friends. We love them to death, and we hope they have a safe trip back to Hobart. And we've got to plan a trip to head to Indiana. So Patty and I've talked about it. It's just a matter of some vacation time, but we'll get there. But anyways,
Shawana.
If you have any
Shawana.
questions you would like to ask about Sig and Lisa, put them in the comments down below. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do that. Hit the subscribe button. We only have a handful. And if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. There it is. There we go. Thumbs up. We got a lot of likes already. But other than that, folks, travel safe, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.